Right. I do have this other army to decide where that goes as well, in fairness. Wait, hang on. This army can't go that way, what? Oh, you could go to the north, have you? Oh, okay, of course. Fucking hell. Well, this turns moving to the roads. Well, we're going... We need roads. Really need roads. My bloody god, we need roads, okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of East Germans here. Is there bodyguards in here, or for some reason they're allergic to that? So I'm not too sure. Oh, okay, now it's normal. Some weird reason that they can't move in there. Alright. Hmm. Do I want to engage here? What have we got there? 47 out of 53, 57 out of 63. Some wounded units, though. Like, they need to be sent back to recover. That is the thing as well, is I do need to bear in mind, like, frontline attrition. I have recruited some of these units, but not all of them. Do they go there, or do they go there? Hmm. I've got to admit, it would feel good. It would feel like I'm being the offensive-minded general and going for it here, but then it's like, what, man? Because I've not gained... I don't know. It's one of those. I need to choose where I'm going to engage. Is that where I want to engage? Because if so, if I'm really in a mind to engage, I'd probably just go for the British Army in the Rhine. Obviously, it wouldn't be great without air support, but it could be done. I'd just pull everything and go for that, but I don't think it's worth it. If I move here to castle, I have to defend here. But it does mean I have a road system. I don't know. See, a lot of the airfields are over here to the rear. Not many of them on the front lines. And he's not garrisoning that one as far as I can tell. Or occupying it, I should say. I will make some decisions and get things rolling. I'd like to try and get this done here today, in fact. That would be great. See, I don't like the fact that I'm having to have Soviet units on the front there doing nothing but defend. But if they're doing nothing but defend, then that means at least, like, well, if he attacks me, he's attacking me. I've got the advantage as a defender, which it means I can make him pay, and if he's moving into East Germany, then that means I can... Well, he's moving away from where he really needs to be. The question comes down to, can the Czechs do it? But what is their purpose? Where is their purpose? Their purpose to break through here, but why? Why? What am I going to do with it on a grander strategy? We need to win the north. And then I can bring more forces down. But also it means I can move forces away from the north. This really is the area I want to be fighting. Somewhere there's a lot of opportunity for me to get to him. Here there's a lot of rivers. Not obviously there's a lot of rivers over here, but at least I can try and make some hay with it. We're already in a good position. I don't know, it's a tough one here. It is a tough one. So I'm going to go with my gut. My gut says attack here. Maybe here, I don't know. This obviously can win, no problem. I want to get here. No breakthrough. No breakthrough. I've got to follow the roads. See, when I look at it, like, I'd be tempted to follow the road and go down here and engage here. Something like that. I could engage, he's not going to have air support, I'm not going to have air support. Okay, it's more or less like an even fight. I don't know what he's got here. Maybe not his best stuff. But then I have this force over here to the north to contend with. If I go this way, like, okay, this is a win. That's not really much of a threat. There's not really a threat here. There's this obviously over here, but, like, then he's having to deal with me over here too. So I think we send the offensive north, and I think we just sort of, like... Maybe I move out here to occupy some of these positions. I need to put him in a position of where he's in danger should he engage. But it's, again, it's a pretty tough question to answer here. I could have the air mobiles move out here, just try and secure terrain. Just try and be a pain in the ass and give me, like, potential position, really. I think what I do is I have these guys here, and then they just stay here. That's their thing. They guard that position. The Soviets move elsewhere. The point of the East Germans here is to free up everybody else. Like, they could go over that way, and then yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. There's about 13 more turns after this. There's also a thing if no one goes nuclear, or I think if nobody goes nuclear, nobody goes chemical. I can't remember. Maybe it's just nuclear. Then the game can be extended by another 14 turns or another 15 turns. So going conventional is a way to win. It's essentially going to be fighting a long war, short long war. Let's see. Right, we'll go over here. Sometimes you gotta commit. And these armies aren't perfect. What am I lacking here? Real tank divisions, really. I've got the 20th and the 9th, but yeah. Also, what am I looking like? SBAA. There's enough, which is good. Or some, which is okay. Do they have KGB in here? Yeah, there's some KGB. Yeah, so I've got the army there, I've got the engineers. Now I'm trying to build up mass. Do I have 80 in here? I've got some 80. So these armies are nothings. Do I own this as a board game? No. I wish. Alright, we'll give them some mass there. So that's 77 out of 81. But it does play very, very well. It does play very, very well. I believe I can click on it here. Maybe it's one of these. It is here somewhere. You can turn it on so it actually does show you the game it's based on. I forget the name of it. I think it's Next War, that it's based on, basically. Right. So there's plenty of like tank divisions over here. Plenty. These are... Oh, it's going to be in trouble. Yeah, I think this is the point at which we just accept that there needs to be reorganization here. Like, because these forces are actually intrinsically... They're just not that strong. Like, they really aren't that strong. They don't have that mass. So, yeah, we need to have... We need to really respect that. I need to be realistic about this. Like, these forces over here need to come south. Alright, let's go ahead and take this then, so... How many divisions is that? That is 4 divisions at 12. That's all guards, tank divisions. Yeah, what I'm thinking about doing here is... because we had to push through in very, very tight spaces. So things are a little bit disorganized right now. So we're going to reorganize. And that's what we're going to do. As a 7-stack army. Now it needs to have AT, SPAA, SPG. Now there's the artillery here and the trucks. That's the 22 army. Which fits in any of these, basically. Okay. Yeah, these forces need to be recovered. Yeah, so I'll probably have these lighter skirmish forces move up over here. I think I hold fall down, hold this position here to a degree. I don't really need to hold this, but it's worth having for the roads. I need a strong army here because it's very mobile then. That's a good position to just hold additional forces in. How much have I got here? They could move in there. I think I hit the US forces this turn. I need to win this battle here. That would take the pressure off the south. If I have strong forces here, maybe he goes into me, but then he's in a dangerous position. It's a difficult one, because I do want to hit him and hit him while I can. And this force it's strong, but it's not unbeatable there, really. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true there, Stockholm. Absolutely true. Longer stay. Yeah. I mean, this is it. I've got a couple that I want to play, but I want to play just on Vassal, just because it is, like I just say, it is a chore. It is a big chore. The problem is, it's like, if you have to put it away again, that's the problem. But then it's there for a long time. But they are experiences. They're just not all-inclusive. You know? Let's see. I can get 22 in here. What's this? A 22 stack? Okay. Do I really want to bring the supply with me? Yeah, I guess so. And in fairness, there is air support here. So yeah, okay. I do want to take advantage of that air support. Granted, that applies attack in here as well, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and commit this army here. Okay. Now that's good in the fact that it does mean that this is now a freer force, because the best form of a good defense is the best form of defense is good offense. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. It does mean that I have these forces that can be moved around now, because that's the solid force that's come into the area new. I need to engage now. That is a tremendous force to engage with, really, and it's dug in, which does not help. But there's like potentially a point at which I can attack. But these are all really nasty places. Like, that'd be the best place to attack. Like, this would be the best place. But I do want to get to Nuremberg. Not for really many other reasons than just securing this side of the river. So really, it comes down to maybe just biting the bullet on this one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Issue is I can't go this way, can't go this way. So I'm trying to think who is going to be the easier to deal with. I'm probably going to take these forces this way. Like, it'd be nice to go that way, don't get me wrong. It would be, but I'm not positioned well for it. I really need every border guard unit down here, really. I'm thinking either here, perhaps. Well, that's what I'm kind of hoping for, because obviously captured some territory here. I'd have loved to have gotten units over here, and maybe there's like an opportunity to go there. Apparently there's a battle there, so there is something there apparently, which is interesting. I don't know. I guess it shouldn't really tell you that. His Covenant's front line in most places besides here where there were gaps. But over here, there are some gaps in fairness. It's just not very easy to get through them. Like, there are units that could have got through them, but there's not many of them that could do that. Alright. What I'm thinking about here is... Can they make it there? No connection? My ass. Right, they can make it there. How is there no connection? I guess because I can't go for the battle, but you know what I mean. So at least I've got strong forces that could be moved here. What we got here? We've got some fighters, which I didn't really intend to get involved in here. Bombers and fighters, helicopters, okay. Here we have fire bombers, blah blah blah, okay. I think I concentrate on here because I can actually bring to bear a lot of force. What's the stacking limit? 24, 24. I really should focus on here and try and punch through here. Yeah, these forces are weakened. It really is up to the Soviets to do this. Can they get there is the question. I can't say they can. Not easily. I don't know, really. I mean, this is the question, isn't it? Possibly, but then again, with how the game works, like, obviously you can play your cards over here, so, like, we went for Gauss Plan, military priority, so we're playing, like, some crazy stuff here. We went for basically where, it's a lot of, like, alternate history sort of things here. You can't play it as just as close to historical 85 as possible, but then again, like, we're modernized, he's modernized, so if anybody's, maybe we're all modernized then. But yeah, I don't know, it's a good question to ask. I don't know enough about it to say yay or nay. I am thinking we move here, because I can at least draw on the Soviets here. These ones I can't guarantee, then at least the Czechs can actually just, like, consolidate, because the Czechs have taken a bit of a kicking. And a lot of them are low morale, like these guys, ones are not good. These guys could maybe make it. Yeah, they can make it, that's good, okay. I need to have the access to break them. Can the armies get there? I don't think they can. Can this army get there? It can't, problem. So it could get there. They could get there, okay. Now, does it get armor superiority? No armor superiority. No armor superiority. Okay. But I really can't easily support that. The roads at least do support this. He's got air support here too. I think the Codex Astartes supports this action. I think truly looking at it, I think that is where we probably should go. So I'm just like looking at it, like what I need to bear in mind is like how likely is it to actually, yeah, exactly, Emperor Protects. It's like how likely am I able to continue the offensive? If I go here, yes, they're not dug in. They have air support, not much, but they're not dug in. Okay, yeah, granted, it's a little easier to attack there too. I do have the Czech forces here, but these guys are on the front lines. There's no roads here. This is not the terrain you really want to be in. And to be honest, do I even want to be here? Not really. I'm going to move up to the north and just consolidate the Czech forces and really just focus on having a hammer. So, it's going to be hammer time here. He's got the armor here. I'd love to hit the armor, destroy the armor, but it's a battle on his terms. This is at least on my terms. At least I do have air support here. That's something. He doesn't have that air support there. The road, though, is what makes it, because it means that I can then move here, and then that poses a real problem for his forces here. So I think what we do is we consolidate forces here at Fulda, and then that gives us potential to drive through here. Maybe I even do that all in the same turn, but I don't like doing it without air support. I don't like doing it half-cocked. I've got a good strong force assembled here. Here I need to assemble other forces, but I think that's a solid path. I think that's a solid way to go. I can get an army in there, which makes a difference. God damn, I love this music. Right, let's see. So, we'll go for it. Come what may. Now it's about what we throw in that battle. I don't really need AA, but it would be good to have something in there. It does free up these forces then to head elsewhere if needs be. 6-6. 6-5, 5-6, okay. These guys are the better guys, but it would be nice to have them over here too. And in fairness, I've got a decent bit. Yeah, that would be the idea there, really. And it's usually the roads. Like, the roads run this way. So that's in my favour in that position. It's kind of like the reason why I'm going this way, because it works for me to link up. Right. And these forces need to be recovered. I can't throw them into battle every turn, otherwise they will break. That's a strong division there, 7-6. Hell yeah. Right, let's go for it, so... Six, 5. 6-6. I'm going to get these guys in here too. I need as strong of a force as I can get. Yeah, look at that. 2-4 on the defense. Against air, I should say. Now then, let's see. So we've got here 35 strength already. I need to figure out really how much I want to commit to a battle and like how much support I want to have. So these guys, I think, yeah, forward operational detachments. Right, SPI. KGB. Right. KGB and forward operations. Now I've got here anti-tank, reconnaissance I should say. That's additional artillery and pretty damn good artillery at that. Right, that's good. And pretty cheap at that too. Free to... that's reconnaissance. This is anti-tank. Though I don't like that ZSU is actually weakened. So I think I'd rather put this Z issue in there. I just want to make sure they have air cover too. These are pretty damn good, I've got to admit. Artillery would be good too. I think maybe more artillery. Yeah. These kind of guns here are quite interesting because they've like got a low, like a low sort of stacking footprint, but they've got free. Also air, which is interesting. That one's very weak. These guys are going to be here to take over from the Czechs in this area, I guess, or even over here. Maybe have the Czechs move this way, or have the Czechs move up. Either way, I need to consolidate the Czechs. These are our checks and balances. I probably want to have... like, these guys are useful because you get that forward operations. So I'll get them in there. That 7's really attractive. Oh, we got there. Reconnaissance 2. That's what it could make it. Alternatively, I could bring in another division. Five, 6. They need support, don't they? Right, we'll have to pray to God that's enough. Okay. At least they do have proper artillery support then now. Well, they've got at least some more adequate support. They've got AA cover. They've got KGB in there. They've got engineer support. They've got some... There's like... Yeah, there's quite a few good divisions. There's 3 solid divisions in there. Maybe I should have put another division in. But I think winning this battle is going to come from like being able to hit them in different rounds, not just the all like go for it round. Some of these elements need to be rested, rebuilt. Right. Oh, that's in the way. I think I'll send back the forces that need covering. Bloody river. Yeah, they're all here. There will be additional US forces that arrive. Like, for example, these units over here, there's a couple of them across the NATO space. And they allow additional US reinforcements to arrive. You can destroy them, and it does reduce the amount of US reinforcement that can come. The British Army will arrive in great numbers. The British Army arrives around this area at the moment. The French... You can see there's an element of the French over here. There's a French helicopter, but the French are in this area. I think the French are here, in fact. Yeah, he hasn't totally committed the French. You can have, like, cards essentially played in the background. So, like, I had an option to retain another army here or send it to the north. I sent it to the north. So you have things that are going on across the world right now. Like, so we have the USSR invading Iran. Got a battle in the Atlantic and the Mediterranean. Let's see. Invasion of a northern theatre. Yeah, so Soviet troops reinforced with some Polish and East German elements to launch an invasion of Finland, Sweden and Norway. Moscow is well aware that the operation is risky and will come up against fierce resistance, but she intends to get rid of a threat on the northern flank of her operations in Central Europe. And then he played a card around here where basically he had the US Marine forces sent to Norway. Like, what goes on in other theatres matters in the fact it does give you additional victory points, or takes them away from you, really. Well, I do have that other army that'll be coming down here soon, so, right, let's get on with it then. I don't want to spend too much time, and I do want to show you guys battles, because that'd be really fun. Alright. Let's make this a Soviet operation over here. Maybe I do move up. Yeah, no problem. It would be nice to hit the flank. Granted, I really don't know what I'm going up against here. I'd rather be doing that with Soviets. Maybe I can do that with Soviets. Yeah, that is interesting. Maybe I do that with Soviets. And then at least I'm hitting the flanks. And then use the Czechs in the middle. Is that a wise plan? I'm not too sure. Alternatively, it is like a chance to hit him down here. Now, I wish I probably still had Sputnik around so I could use the satellite to look around here. But it would put a bit of pressure on him over here in Austria. Like, okay, he commits to Austria, but how much is he going to commit? I think we do need to go around him if I can and really hit him when he's weaker. Like, he's got the entrenched forces over here, and they're pretty strong. I could use the Soviets and just have the Czechs defend, really. Use all the assets from the Czechs and, like, make sure we win here. Maybe. Maybe. Or do I just have the Czechs fill out here and we focus? There's also the consideration that I just attack where I can and then try and bleed him, but it bleeds me